Greetings everyone. In this video we are discussing the online application for 2025 academic year in Gauteng. The MEC for Education, Matome Chilwane, has announced that the online registration will start on Thursday, 11 July 2024 at 8 a.m. to Monday, 12 August at midnight. That is August 2024. So you need to register online for your child who's going to grade 1 or going to grade 8. I'm reading an article to assist us from News 24. It says, I quote, "If a child is in grade R at a school this year, it does not automatically mean they will continue to grade 1 in that same school next year." That is according to the Gauteng Education MEC, who said that parents of grade R pupils should also apply for admission for their children. So if your child is in grade R in a particular school, it does not automatically mean they will do grade 1 in that particular school as well. So you need to apply online. Chilwane added that parents could apply online or at their preferred schools and advised them not to use internet cafes for the safekeeping of their details and applications. We have an experience with the holders of the Zimbabwe exemption permits. They will go and apply at an internet cafe. They lose their important information. The guy at the internet cafe will have lost the logins and so forth, and people find it difficult to recover their information. So the MEC advises that you should not go to an internet cafe. He says he said that parents were allowed to choose a minimum of 3 schools and a maximum of 5 schools, and added that placements for pupils will begin on 16 September 2024. When parents assisted with the registration and the applications, to avoid errors, parents are encouraged to ensure that their information is correctly captured on the registered profile. Right? This is very important. And then we continue. Chilwane said that parents who had no access to internet services must use any of the department's aid centers across the province and are not charged a fee. He also added that the online process had improved and was user-friendly. So if you have no access to internet and you cannot go to the school, there are 8 centers across the province where you can apply online. You'll be assisted to apply online. You are not going to pay a fee. As we have already said, that if you go to an internet cafe, you run the risk of losing your information. So here are the requirements that are needed if you are doing an online application for your child. If you are a South African parent, the first requirement that is needed is a South African parent ID. So your ID is needed when doing an online application, or your passport, and then a child's birth certificate or passport. So you need your South African ID or a passport, then the child the birth certificate or a passport. Then the next thing that you need is proof of home address, which is basic proof of home address, proof of work address. Then they need latest grade 7 school report. That is for grade 8 applicants. Grade 7 school report. But if it's for grade 1, you need a clinic card or immunization report, right? So for grade 8, it's just a grade 7 report. But for grade 1, it's also just a clinic card or immunization report. If you're a refugee holder, I mean, if you are a refugee in South Africa, not a refugee holder, but if you are a refugee in South Africa, you need to submit, the requirement is a refugee permit. So a refugee permit, and then the basic information, which is your home address, your work address, and grade 7 report for the child going to grade 8, and a clinic card or immunization for a child going to grade 1. Then if you are an asylum seeker, you need to produce your permit, asylum seeker permit. That is what is needed. And then of course the basic home address, work address, grade 7 school report for grade 8, and a clinic card or immunization report for grade 1. Here it then says study permit. I'm not very sure whether it should be the child or the parent, but it says a study permit. Will inquire further on this one, and the produce a study permit, then a proof of home address and work address. I would imagine, and this is my addition, I would imagine that if you do not have a refugee permit, an asylum seeker permit, a permanent residence permit, but you are a holder of any other permit, whether it's critical skills visa and other general other permit that you have, I would imagine that you produce that. But I'm saying this is my addition, so I don't want you to say Mabena said you produce your ZEP, your Lesotho permit, your critical skills permit. No, it's my addition, because here number 5 is only written study permit. So these are the requirements that are needed. I was following the MEC when I was being interviewed this morning on SABC. Was saying it is important that you submit your own cell phone as a parent. Don't put someone's cell phone, but your own cell phone as a parent. It is important because they will be communicating with you. So if you're a parent of the child or a guardian of the child, it is important that you submit your cell phone number. You will be receiving an SMS notification regarding your applications. If you have further questions, please ask, but just quickly, the information is there. I was reading also what was there in 2024. Some of the things are almost similar, but we can then continue to engage on this one. But the information is available. Just remember that on Monday, the application will start on Monday and end on 12 August 2024 midnight. Please write in the comment section. I am Ngabuto Nicholas Mabena. Like this video, subscribe to this YouTube channel. If you're on TikTok, please do follow us. Otherwise, goodbye.